that I'm putting up content in steps. Rose, who's here with me right now, has pointed out something that I haven't really talked about in any of my other videos, including the Brolo series. You guys may have noticed that I have repeat abilities on my hotbars, and some people might be saying, why are you doing that? So it's another good thing for startup tanking, and they're a little bit better gear, or you might be just starting up and you're kind of lower level than everybody, including some of your single target DPSs. It's not bad to make macros. So you might notice that on my R2 right now, I have 2 shield lobs. So my first shield lob is just normal shield lob. Nothing good happens. Nothing, you know, it's just plain old does its shield lob job. I don't want to mark the striking dummy. I just want to grab it. So that's what I do. Now you might also take a look. My next shield lob marks the striking dummy as 1. That is my #1 marking macro. I use that to mark my enemies 1 and to open my pulls in add pull groups. It's a very quick, easy way to, if I need to mark 1 on something. I've made a couple marking macros. I have a 2 on my flash. If you ever noticed, I have 3 flashes, 3 on my other flash, and that's usually enough for me. And what that does is it helps if I'm under leveled and I walk in and they're single target DPSs that are focusing on ads. It helps them see where I'm focusing most of my energy, and it kind of helps us balance. It prevents me from losing aggro and kind of helps them balance out aggro. It's just a quick, easy tip. The macros themselves aren't really that complicated. I'm going to go over to my user macros. I have this pool of them. Let's go over to the shield lob. So all it is I put the icon of shield lob. I do /action shield lob at target, and then I have it mark action 1 target. Now what's cool about this is, let's say I'm out of range to shield lob, but I still want to mark something as 1. Even if I'm out of range to shield lob, as long as I'm in range to target, it will still mark it 1. It can be really useful in a situation where, you know, somebody gets stuck in a stone gal, like if you're fighting Titan, or Titan's heart comes out, or whatever. You know, you have something that you need to mark that comes out. You can't necessarily get to it as a tank if you're MTing, but you want to make sure that it shows up on everybody's table, or that the DPSs, which may have been focusing on something else at the time, don't see it on their aggro table, have something that they can see come up. Just helps kind of guide people. It helps you. It helps things move smoother. Some people may say, hey, why is that my responsibility? Doesn't have to be. Somebody in your party usually has it, but especially early on, it's for this, but you can put them everywhere. You guys can tell, and Vel, I think, will have a video about this too. I use a bunch of different bars. I have crossbars for fun stuff. Vel won't have to stance anymore. But I also use these extended bars, which were pointed out to me by our buddy Obi. I'm not very good at using them. I don't like them because they're kind of on the slow side, but they are really good for putting techniques you're not going to use super often. You see on my bar 2 up top, I have a bunch of cool, it's my cooldown bar. It's a keyboard bar. I don't really use it that much. I have a bunch of things X'd out because Stormblood just came out and I haven't really fixed everything yet. But yeah, it's good to have that bar up there to see your cooldowns, usually kind of your major stuff, maybe your tank stances, but I usually like having things up there that would be on cooldown. I like seeing, you know, my shield swipe, cover, divine veil, things that I might want to use later on. I like to see my like kind of my defensive and anti-tank buster cooldowns, which would be awareness, bulwark, I think this is intuition or anticipation, clemency, which is a self-heal, and obviously circle of scorn. So I'll be rebuilding that so that I have those up there. But anyway, yeah, so that's everything. I just wanted to make a really quick guide. You see these on my warrior, you see them on my paladin, and I just kind of figured I'd clear the air as to what they are, why they're there. In the next couple of weeks too, I'll be doing more Brolo, and I will also be walking through changes to warrior and how it changes the experience so far as I can tell. And yeah, hopefully that will be enjoyable for everybody. I have a lot to learn still too, so I realized from my last video, I go into Sword Oath and I can fill my Sword Oath bar like super easy just by doing like normal damage to stuff. But I have no idea how to fill the shield oath bar. I tried. I don't know if that's like something that needs to be done. Like maybe that's like I have to grab more aggro, like more enemies. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, I'm just sitting here in a sanctuary. So I'll look forward to that and learning more about that, and I'll keep you guys posted on what I learn. I may be coming late to the game by then, but yeah, hopefully that'll help. And I'll catch you next time. I'll put up a Brolo video probably within the next couple weeks too. Yeah, that's everything. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Send me things. I will try to get back to everybody if anybody hits me up. So yeah, and in the meantime, for all of you who aren't doing paladins and tanking things, enjoy Red Mage. It's really, really cool. Vel showed me some really cool stuff for Red Mage. I might try that out. And because I'm a huge Kenshin fan, you guys will see me making some kind of samurai content, probably goofy, probably something that will get me kicked off the internet. But anyway, till then, I'll see you guys again. And yeah, enjoy Stormblood things.
Flash!
Flash!